Lee Cronin's The Mummy arrives in theaters with a bold promise to make a classic monster terrifying again. Released nationwide on April 17th, the film blends psychological horror with visceral shocks. But does it succeed in reinventing the legend, or does it get lost in its own ambition? Director Lee Cronin takes a major risk by reimagining the mummy mythos. Drawing inspiration from films like The Exorcist, Hereditary, and his own Evil Dead Rise, Cronin crafts a version of the undead that feels unpredictable and disturbing. While it may not redefine the genre like 28 Days Later did for zombies, it delivers something rare, a mummy that genuinely feels frightening again, driven by tension and brutal creativity. The story follows a family torn apart by tragedy. 8 years after their daughter disappears in Egypt, she is found alive, wrapped in ancient cloth inside a sarcophagus. What begins as a miracle quickly turns into a nightmare. Cronin smartly builds emotional weight early, showing the abduction and its aftermath. This approach grounds the horror in raw human fear, making every disturbing moment hit harder as the mystery unfolds. Where the film truly shines is in its atmosphere. Cronin masterfully builds anticipation using sound design and visual tension. Subtle details like repetitive noises and unsettling reactions create a constant sense of dread. Scenes often linger just long enough to make audiences uncomfortable before delivering shocking payoffs. It's this slow burn approach that elevates the film, proving that fear isn't just about what you see, but what you feel coming. However, the film struggles to balance its tones. Moments of intense horror are often followed by grotesque humor, echoing Cronin's earlier work. While entertaining, this shift reduces the overall fear factor. The narrative also feels thinner than expected, especially as the mystery doesn't evolve as deeply as it initially suggests. Despite strong performances, including a standout presence reminiscent of crime dramas like True Detective, the story lacks a truly satisfying payoff. Still, The Mummy stands as a gripping and stylish horror experience worth watching on the big screen. It's bold, unsettling, and packed with memorable moments. For more movie reviews and breaking entertainment news, subscribe to the Cine Wizard and turn on notifications to stay ahead of every cinematic release.